What's up? What's happening? What's going on? I'm back to make another maze. Still in pen, unfortunately, but here we are. We're going to start with two openings out at the start, give you two options to run through. Yeah. So I don't really know what to say and discuss in these videos. So I kind of just want to talk about things that interest me necessarily. And today, I think I want to talk about this thing called. Oh my god, I can't even remember the name of it. This is so embarrassing right now. I was thinking about it yesterday, and I can't think about it. I can't remember the name of it now. It's, oh, I got it. The Voynich Manuscript. So it's this mysterious manuscript discovered in the, I want to say, 1800s by this dude, and he was at like an auction or something, and he purchased a whole bunch of books, and in it was this mysterious manuscript full of weird languages and weird animals and plants and things. And since its discovery, nobody's really been able to discern the language or the plants or the animals, and a lot of the words and stuff that experts, air quotes, experts on the manuscript feel like it is used for medicine. A lot of the text is recipes to create medicines. But yeah, the Voynich manuscript, I highly recommend looking it up. It's a very interesting, curious mystery. It seems from all the analytics and stuff they've ran on it, it seems like they're the timeline for the ink and the paper. It seems like all of that actually matches up to a real antiquity. And yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a forgery, at least, is what I'm getting at when I say that. So I think that's like one of the coolest mysteries that I've ever come across. I learned about it, I would say like 11 years ago or so now. And yeah, I think it's one of the coolest. It got me real interested in mysterious things like that. And coincidences and kind of things along those lines. Like, speaking of coincidences, I've known about this one for a while. I was just reminded about it today, actually, is the Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy coincidence about their presidencies, their deaths, their replacements, their secretaries, everything aligns. For instance, Kennedy was shot in a Lincoln made by Ford, while Lincoln was killed at the Ford Theater. Both their replacements' last names were Johnson, from the South. Both their names have the same number of letters. Both their killers, Lee Harvey Oswald for Kennedy and John Wilkes Booth for Lincoln, go by three names, and those each have 15 letters together in them. So yeah, and I'm just touching the surface of what the coincidences are. These coincidences range throughout their whole presidencies, their whole lives. They were born like 100 years apart from each other. They were inaugurated 100 years apart from each other. Even their vice presidents were, and their replacements because obviously the vice president is going to take over for the president if the president dies. All of them were born 100 years apart from each other. Yeah, it's just very cool, these coincidences and things like that. You can't see what I'm doing up here. Till the sun comes down. Yeah, so just internet mysteries have always intrigued me. Another one I really enjoy is the Man of Torrid, but I believe that one's been proven to be just a story basically from a book. It seems like there isn't a real mystery there anymore. But it was fun for the time that it was an internet mystery. Some dude shows up at an airport in Japan in the 1950s, and he has a... This is what I did down here, sorry. And the dude has a passport from a country that is unknown to the authorities in the airport. So they basically, like, kind of kidnap him, not kidnap him, but they, like, detain him for a day. They keep him in a hotel just to, like, kind of see where everything is, see what this country is, see if they can, like, understand where this guy's coming from. He pointed on a map that he's from, like, where Andorra is today, and if you don't know where Andorra is, that's fine. It's between Spain and France, in the Pyrenees Mountains. I believe it's the Pyrenees. Don't quote me on that. And so, yeah, I should have researched this a little more before talking about it, but I'm pretty sure they discovered that it was actually just a story from a book or something like that. But it's always fun to have mysteries like that. History's mysteries. Another disproven mystery from the internet would be Elsa Lam. I don't know if you guys know anything about Elsa Lam, but she was a tourist or a student, either a tourist or a student. She was young. She was like 20, from Canada. And she was at a hotel in Los Angeles, the same hotel where the real life story of the Black Dahlia occurred. So that's kind of cool. So this hotel already has some history of bad omens and bad juju going on. So anyway, Elsa Lam, there's security footage of her just kind of acting weird is really the only way that anybody can describe it. It looks like she's talking to herself. She's doing a lot of weird gestures. She gets into an elevator in this hotel, and she, like, just scrolls down all the buttons, presses all the buttons, and the elevator doesn't move at all. She's standing in the elevator for a minute. She's, like, in the corner. The elevator doesn't move. The elevator doesn't move. She gets out of the elevator. It looks like she's arguing with somebody. And then she gets in the elevator, out of the elevator, in the elevator, out of the elevator. And then she, like, gets out of the elevator, and you see her leave. And then the elevator starts to move. So that's pretty weird. And then on top of that, she was found, or about 2 weeks later, guests in the hotel were complaining about a foul odor and a foul taste coming out of their faucets, where from their water. And they went into the water tanks. I got an idea for my next one. They went into the water tanks on top of the roof of the hotel, and turns out Elsa Lam was found inside of the water tank. So this water tank, though, so Elsa Lam is a tiny girl. She's not very big. She's not very strong, and from the sounds of it, obviously I've never been there. I have not been to, it's the Cecil Hotel, I believe. I've not been to the Cecil Hotel, so I cannot comment on the veracity of this. But they say that the lid to the water tank was very heavy and required somebody to lift it up, and they say that Elsa was not big enough to lift it up herself and then crawl into it, by her, on her own. So there's rumors that there's foul play, there's rumors that there are other people involved, mostly because the door to get to the roof to access that water tank had to be accessed by an employee. It required a key or a code or something, so it had to be accessed by an employee, unless, obviously, maybe it was left open for some reason, it could have been propped open, who knows? Who knows? Again, I feel like this has been proven to not be such a mystery, but I can't recall the final verdict on that. So I want to try something that I've never done on mazes before, and I just kind of want to create a new random line that doesn't exist anywhere. But I don't know how to do that unless I close this off and kind of... Oh, you know what? I've got an idea, but I'm not going to do it yet. Do you guys have any internet mysteries you like? I've researched, not researched, but I know about so many. I follow a lot of people on like YouTube and things like that, and they all tell great stories. Mr. Ballin, probably the OG post-pandemic mysteries, and Strange, Dark, and Mysterious as he describes it. So yeah, that is the story of some internet mysteries that I really enjoy. Yeah, leave down in the comments, down in the comments, any mysteries that you guys like. I'm more than happy to research them myself. I'm happy to kind of look at what it's all about. I'm all about learning. I love learning. Learning is the one governments and people can take whatever they want from you with enough force and power. The one thing they can't take, well, maybe the hardest thing they can take from you is your education and your brain capacity. I'm not saying they can't take it from you, because there's definitely ways that they can. But yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to educate myself about topics and other things that I enjoy. So yeah, that is my story, and this maze is coming to an end. I have some ideas for my next mazes. Not entirely sure when anything like that's going to come out again, but boom. Here we go, guys. Here's the final product. And also, let me know in the comments too, do you guys like to start from the start, or do you guys like to start from the finish? Because there's only one end to the finish. But I have some ideas to maybe mitigate somebody who likes to start from the end. But yeah, guys, here it is, number 2. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to come up with something else to talk about in the next one. Maybe I'll write a script or something so I'm not as you know what it's like. Talking on to basically myself to an invisible audience is not the most comfortable thing. So it's going to take some time for me to get used to that. But here I am trying it. Here's maze number 2. If anybody wants any of these mazes, maze number 1, maze number 2, any future maze, let me know. They're all one of a kinds. There's no answer key, but if you guys want them, if you guys want a bundle, let me know. I might sell them. A couple bucks a piece, maybe. You saw it in real time. It was 14-ish minutes to make it, so we can come up with a price where everything's reflective in that thing. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.